Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye, set to get this one going. It's going to be a wet one. Here we go from the second city. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On fourth down, Goff. This one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, it's Williams. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Once more, it's Henderson. He's to the 10. And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Bears. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Montez Sweat there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Lions first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 15. First down, Detroit.
Lions, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gains on that screen pass.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Lions. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team. As he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
What is up?
Toss, Henderson heading right, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Got the hook up there to Ogunze. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
What is it up?
Williams to the air once more. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Quick throw here in the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bears will take a 14-6 lead. The touchdown. Here's Sly to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Into space. Inside the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
What is up? Yeah.
Throwing on second down. Williams. Now he takes off. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get an even 20 on that ball. Good for a Bears first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Chicago.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 37 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
41-yard line.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Williams. That's complete to Henderson. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Now Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good. For Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
What is up?
On second down, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some...
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Bears. That's his second touchdown in this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. The Bears extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On play action, Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be...
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. They hand it to Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. The Lions called their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a toss left side for Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Williams forced to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Rolling right. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, like, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. To throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. He's uncomfortable. The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. To throw is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
First down, Detroit.
They'll look to throw again. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's a short one, caught by Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
They come to the line, needing 6 yards for a first down. From the gun, it's Goff. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones, and the coverage.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Bears will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
On the ground, here is Henderson. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 12 at the 44-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's first down. To throw is Goff. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Laporta in motion. A second down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
What's up?
On the toss, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Tylee Williams on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Here's a
9
second and
at the
9.
42-yard line.
What is on?
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.